Ever wondered how to choose the perfect name for your horse? It's not as simple as it seems. You see, horses are not just animals. They are companions, therapists, competitors, and friends. They're a part of the family, and as such, their names should reflect their unique personalities and roles in our lives. Choosing a horse's name is a significant task, as it's something that will stick with them for decades. Yes, you heard it right, decades. Horses can live for a very long time, and the name you choose will be with them through all the adventures and milestones they will encounter. Just imagine calling out your horse's name in the quiet of the morning, during training sessions, or in the thrill of competition. It should be a name that resonates, a name that fits, a name that grows with them. So, how do you find that perfect name? Well, that's exactly what we're here for. Today, we delve into the world of horse names, their meanings, and how to choose the perfect one. Starting with the stallions, here are some of the most popular names for male horses. Let's dive right into it. First up, we have Ace. It's a short, sharp name that rings of success, hence the saying, "He's an ace." This name is perfect for that horse that seems to be a cut above the rest. Next is Apollo, the Greek god of music, truth, and prophecy, sun and light, poetry, and more. A name that carries a certain regality and strength. It's a fitting moniker for a horse that shines bright and leads the way. Then we have Bandit, a name that evokes a sense of mischief and adventure. If your horse has a playful personality and a proclivity for getting into things he shouldn't, Bandit might just be the perfect fit. Champ and Champion are names that speak for themselves. They're ideal for horses that show great potential, or for those that have already proven their prowess. Comet is another popular name for male horses. Just as a comet lights up the night sky with its fiery trail, a horse named Comet is expected to blaze a trail on the racetrack or in the field. Gunner is a name that suggests strength and power. It's an excellent choice for a horse that's strong, determined, and always ready to take on the next challenge. And finally, Prince, a name that embodies nobility and charm. It's a classic choice for a horse that carries itself with grace and dignity. Remember that a good horse name should be easy to pronounce and unique enough to stand out. So whether you choose a name like Ace or Prince, or something entirely different, make sure it's a name that fits your horse's personality and spirit. Now let's move on to the mares and explore the popular names for female horses. When it comes to naming your female horse, there are countless options to choose from. From classic to contemporary, let's delve into some of the most popular choices. Starting with Bella. This name, of Italian origin, translates to beautiful and is a fitting choice for a horse with a striking appearance. Next up is Daisy. This simple yet sweet name is often chosen for its association with the daisy flower, symbolizing purity and innocence. Then we have Rosie. A cheery and vibrant name, Rosie is reminiscent of a blooming rose, perfect for a horse with a lively and spirited personality. Moving on to Star. This name is often chosen for horses that shine brightly in their owner's eyes, a real standout in the field or the stable. Sugar is another popular pick. This name is a great fit for a horse with a sweet temperament, embodying kindness and gentleness. For those seeking a more regal touch, Queen is a top choice. This name is perfect for a horse who carries herself with grace and majesty. Now, let's talk about Misty. This name brings to mind images of quiet early mornings in the pasture and is often chosen for horses with a calm and serene temperament. Last but not least, we have Lady. A classic choice, Lady is a name that exudes elegance and refinement, fitting for a horse with a distinguished presence. Remember, it's not just about popularity. Choosing a name for your horse is a deeply personal decision. Consider her characteristics, her personality, and your relationship with her. A name can be a reflection of your horse's individuality, your aspirations for her, or simply a term of endearment that resonates with you. A horse's name is a reflection of their personality and your bond with them, so choose wisely. For those with a flair for the creative and unique, names inspired by books, movies, and famous racehorses can be a fun choice. Whether you're an avid reader, a movie buff, or a horse racing enthusiast, there's a wealth of inspiration to be found in these realms. Let's start with literature. Many horse owners turn to books for name ideas. drawing from characters or locations that resonate with them. For instance, there's Atticus, from Harper Lee's classic novel, To Kill a Mockingbird. Or perhaps Gatsby, from F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, might be more to your liking. And for fantasy fans, names like Gandalf or Aragorn from J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings series could be the perfect fit. Moving on to movies, it's no surprise that these have given rise to many iconic horse names. From Simba of the Lion King fame to Vader for Star Wars enthusiasts, the possibilities are endless. And who could forget Seabiscuit, the small racehorse with a big heart, whose story was immortalized on the silver screen. And then, of course, there are the names inspired by famous racehorses. These equine athletes often have unique and memorable names that can add a touch of glamour and history to your horse. Names like Secretariat, the Triple Crown winner known for his incredible speed, or Man o' War, often considered one of the greatest racehorses of all time. Or perhaps Zenyatta, the mare known for her explosive finish, catches your fancy. In the end, the name you choose reflects not just your horse's personality and spirit, but also your own passions and interests. And these names inspired by books, movies, and famous racehorses are a testament to that. These names not only add character, but also a touch of fame to your horse. In the racehorse world, naming is a whole different ballgame. Unlike your regular pet names, which can be as simple as Spot or Rex, racehorse names are governed by a set of specific rules. Firstly, the name must be unique. That's right, no two racehorses can share the same name, which often leads to some rather imaginative and sometimes longer names. This is why you may stumble across racehorses with names like See the Stars or American Pharaoh. Secondly, the name cannot exceed 18 characters, including spaces and punctuation. This is to ensure that the name can fit comfortably in racing programs and on betting slips. So while creativity is encouraged, brevity is essential. Thirdly, names cannot be made up of just numbers, nor can they include any vulgar or offensive language. The names also cannot be commercial or advertise a product or service, and they cannot be shared with any notable figures in the world of horse racing or beyond to avoid any confusion or potential legal issues. Lastly, once a horse has raced or been used for breeding, its name cannot be changed. This is to preserve the horse's racing history and lineage. These rules, while seemingly stringent, serve an important purpose. They ensure that each racehorse has a distinct and memorable name, contributing to the rich tapestry of horse racing history and culture. Choosing a horse name is no small task, so here are some tips to help you. First, think long-term. A horse can live for decades, so the name you choose should be one that can grow with them. It should be a name that you'll still love and find fitting even as your horse ages. Secondly, remember to avoid names that sound like common commands. This is to prevent confusion during training. For instance, naming your horse Kit might not be the best idea, as it sounds like sit, a common command. Consider the personality and characteristics of your horse, too. Just like humans, every horse is unique. Their name should reflect their individuality. Is your horse playful or serious, bold or timid? Their name could embody these traits. Also, be creative. There's no rule that says a horse's name can't be fun or whimsical. Names inspired by favorite books, movies, or famous racehorses can add a touch of personal flavor and make the name more memorable. Lastly, remember that the name you choose will often be the first impression others get of your horse. Make it a good one. A strong, meaningful name can command respect and admiration. And there you have it, the art of naming a horse. May your horse's name be as unique and extraordinary as they are.